अगर अपने को टाइम में जाना है, if we want to go into time, if we want to go into time, you need a time machine. Okay, ठीक है. So today, sitting here, I am going to take you into time. Okay, I am going to take you into time. Okay, and which time am I going to take you? Huh? Future. Good. I'm going to take you to the future. Okay? Your future. Okay? Your future. Now shut your eyes, everybody. Okay? Shut your eyes. Everybody, shut your eyes. Everybody, shut your eyes. Aankh band karo. And start going 10 years from now. 10 years. Okay, so if you are 13 years old, you're going to be 23 years old now. Okay, shut your eyes and think, I'm 23 years old now, or if I'm 15 years, I'm 25 years old now. And now where am I? What am I doing? What am I doing? Which city am I in? Okay, what do I do now? What is my profession? Okay, maybe some of you are even married. Do I have children? Okay, but think, you're now 23, 24, 25 years old. What are you doing? Okay, just I'm going to give you, I'm going to keep silent now, and I'm going to give you just 2 minutes to think. What am I doing when I am 23 or 24 or 25 years old? 2 minutes. Okay, 30 seconds to go. Okay, I think time is up. Everyone, open your eyes, please. Good. Now, I want to know that where did you travel? Where were you? Okay, 10 years from now, where did you go? Okay. What were you doing? What were you doing? Okay, I'll start from the back. Stand up and tell me. What's your name? Hussain. MashaAllah. So where were you? 10 years from now, where were you? Where did you go?
I was in Australia.
Oh, wow, very good. You were in Australia.
Working there.
You were working. What were you working as?
Maths.
You were teaching maths. Okay, good. Very good. You became a maths teacher. Very nice. Okay. Imam Ali. Okay, yes. And where did you go?
Yeah.
You went to Hyderabad. You stayed in Hyderabad. Good. And what?
I became an IAS officer.
You became an IAS officer
And
and
a social worker.
a social worker. Fantastic. That's what. Walaikum salam.
Myself, Mehdi Hussain.
Mehdi Hussain. Okay. Mehdi, where did you go?
I done world trip.
You did a world trip. Good. So you went to many countries. Nice. Very nice.
At
And
that time I am an IAS officer. As a collector I am working in India.
okay.
As a collector of Hyderabad.
Collector of Hyderabad. And you went on a world trip. Good. You went alone or with your family or what?
My family, and I am teaching to students and serving to my community.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. You have become a teacher. Very nice. Okay. Very good. Excellent. You became a doctor? Any specialization doctor or just a general medicine doctor? General medicine. Okay, go ahead. And what were you doing in Europe?
Cardiologist.
You became a cardiologist?
Yes.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Okay.
Myself,
Oh, fantastic. You know what's a neurologist, guys? She can look in your brain and know what you're thinking. That's very nice. That's good. So, you have gone 10 years in the future, right? Now, you went with your imagination, right? You imagined that you went, you imagined the place, what you will be, what you would like to be, right? Okay. Now, I will tell you where I went. Okay. My name is Yasir Rawjee. Okay. And when I was your age, I was just like you. Okay. And I used to dream and dream and dream about going somewhere and doing something. Okay. And when I was 23 years old, okay, I went to America. Okay. I went to America to study there. Okay. And I went to a university called Texas A&M University. Okay. Right. And over there I got my PhD. You know what's a PhD? A Doctor of Philosophy. Okay, so when you do a PhD, you can do a PhD in any subject, but it has to be a lot of advanced work. So I did my PhD in chemistry. Okay, and I also worked over there. I used to teach. Okay, when I was 23 and I went there, I used to teach laboratories. You know, you have labs, right? So chemistry lab is what I used to teach. And so the university used to pay me to teach, and at the same time I was getting a PhD, an advanced degree. Okay. And then I finished that after 4 years, and then I decided to settle down in America. Okay, so I settled down in America. Okay, and I got into the field of pharmaceuticals. Okay, pharmaceuticals. So the company that I joined used to do research and development in pharmaceuticals. Okay, दवाइयाँ बनाते थे और दवाइयों में एडवांस्ड रिसर्च करते थे कि नई नई बीमारियों के लिए नए इलाज कैसा बनाना, वो काम होता था हमारे पास. ओके, और वो काम में मुझको महारत मिली. मैंने उसमें काफ़ी काम किया. वहाँ 9 साल मैंने इंडस्ट्री में काम किया, बहुत बड़ी कंपनीज़ में. GSK का नाम सुने आप लोग? GSK, GlaxoSmithKline, वो कंपनी में मैंने काम किया. ओके, और फिर उसके बाद आई केम बैक टू इंडिया. सो आफ्टर 13 years, 4 + 9, 13 years I came back to India. Okay, by that time I had got married, I had 3 children, we had 3 children. Okay, so we came back to India, and one of the main reasons of coming back to India after living there for so long was because we thought that India was a better place for our children. Okay, so I'm very proud of the people who said that they will stay in Hyderabad. Okay, there are many people who said that they would like to stay in Hyderabad. ठीक है, थोड़ा नीचे करो. Okay, so it's a nice thought that you don't want to run away and go somewhere, right? Okay, and it's also a nice thought that you want to go abroad. It's okay. I went abroad, right? I went abroad, I learned there, I went to a big university there, I got an advanced degree. Okay, and today I work in Hyderabad again for a pharmaceutical company. Okay, I work for a pharmaceutical company, it's called Milan. Okay, and in Milan I am the head of operations for the bulk drug business. Okay, in my division there are 4,400 people. Okay, and all of them are qualified people, and we have 10 factories, 1 in America and 9 in India. There are 10 factories that I'm responsible for, employing 4,400 people. Okay, so when I started dreaming like you, that I want to go to America, I want to do something, I want to learn chemistry and learn chemistry very well, okay, it was a dream for me. But there was something else that I was doing while I was dreaming. While I was dreaming, I was planning. Okay, I was planning. And I want you all to start for yourself. Not only dream and think, but start planning. So we'll talk about planning. Okay, and why don't you take one and give the rest. Okay, so I want you all to turn to this one. What do I need to do to succeed in life? What do you need to do to succeed in life? Okay, is everyone on that side? So this is all about asking a few questions. Okay, so there's one part where it says questions to ask yourself, right? Okay, you need to, we all need to. When I was your age, I was asking these questions. Okay, ask yourself, do I have a goal? Do I have a goal? Right? Can you have many goals? You can have maybe 2 or 3 goals, but you can't have 20 goals. Can you have? Right? So one of the first things that we need to ask ourselves is that, what is our goal? Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. Okay? Right? Guys, okay? Everything's okay? ठीक है ना? नहीं है मेरे पास. Okay. So that's a starting point. It's a starting point of a journey, right? Now you made that journey, right? You went 10 years in the future. So you know where you want to go, right? You know where you want to go, right? The question is that, how do I get to that goal? So you have a goal, right? It's about how you, I'm going to help you to think about this process. Okay, guys? Right? Yeah. So what's my goal? Define your goal. Okay? And what do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Right? To get to my goal. What is my action plan? Do you have an action plan? Have you made an action plan? Have you made a, when you go from point A to point B, if you're going even from Old City to Banjara Hills, right? You need to have a roadmap, right? Suppose you're going on your own. You're not sitting in an auto or a bus or a car, right? You need to go on your own. Suppose it's an auto strike, bus strike, everything is on strike, right? You are going to go on your own, and someone tells you, go to Banjara Hills, right? You need what? You need a map, you need a road map. Do you know the way? You don't know the way, right? So you'll go to Google or somewhere, and you are going to find a map with names on the roads, and you're going to follow that map, right? You're going to follow that map and going to get to Banjara Hills. How long will it take you to go to Banjara Hills? If you go on cycle or motorcycle or scooter, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe 1 hour, if you get lost somewhere, suppose, right? To go for a 1 hour journey, you need a map. For your life, you don't need a map. Do you need a map or you don't need a map? You need a pretty detailed map, right? Guys, huh? Tell me. You need a pretty detailed map, right? So if you need a map for half an hour drive, okay, on your own. Now see, this is on your own. You're not sitting in auto. Okay, you are going to Banjara Hills on your own. Are you going to go ahead in life on your own, or are you going to sit in somebody's auto? Huh? You're going to go on your own. So you need a map. You need a pretty detailed map in terms of what you're going to do, right? And when will you make that map? When are you going to make that map? When? When are you going to make that map? जिंदगी का मैप कब बनेगा? कब बनेगा? हाँ? अभी बनेगा। अगर आज नहीं तो एक हफ्ते में, एक महीने में, लेकिन 4 साल के बाद नहीं बनेगा ना? हाँ? या अगले साल तो नहीं रुकेंगे कि अगले साल बनाएंगे? अगले साल बनाएंगे। क्यों? अगर आज बनाएंगे या अगर ये महीने बनाएंगे मैप, राइट, तो फिर वो फिर हर साल की प्लानिंग होगी। हर साल में जो 12 महीने होते हैं उसकी प्लानिंग होगी, राइट? उसकी प्लानिंग होगी, राइट? सही बोल रहा हूं? इफ यू डोंट अग्री, रेज योर हैंड. I like people who don't agree with me sometimes. Okay, right? So think about it. Just think about it. If you make a goal and you start making a plan, you have more time. You have more time to start working on the plan, right? You do? Now, when you make a plan, right? How do you make a plan? Firstly, what are the things that you do? Let's go down to these two boxes. Go to this box. Okay, it's called Stop Dreaming. Now, when you think you want to become something, you want to do something in life, you have a dream, right? You have a nice dream that you want to become something. Someone wants to be a doctor, someone wants to be an engineer, someone wants to be a dentist, someone wants to be a teacher, someone wants to be a nutritionist, right? Okay, right? So you all had very nice dreams, right? You had nice dreams, but are you doing something about the dream? Are you doing something about that dream, or you're only dreaming? Ask yourself, are you only dreaming, or are you doing something? Now, I can tell you what many young people do. They love to watch TV, right? How many people watch TV here? Come on, hands up, everyone. Whoever watches TV. It's okay, it's okay. No problem. Yes, so many people watch TV, right? I'm looking for a hand which is not going up. Okay, look, there's nothing wrong with watching TV. Okay, there are only two conditions. One is you should do it for a limited amount of time. Okay, limited amount of time, just to take a break, right? Just to take a break. Okay, so maybe half an hour in a day, 30 minutes, and watch something that will be useful for you. Something that will be useful. Okay, not something that is going to, it's gone, हो गया, टीवी देख लिए, हो गया, खत्म, right? Maybe something that is beneficial for you, right? Okay, yeah. What about friends? Talking to friends. Nowadays WhatsApp calling is free, na? WhatsApp call, WhatsApp chatting, right? Instagram, Facebook. How many people on Facebook? Come on, come on. Facebook, Facebook. How many people on Facebook? WhatsApp to sab karte. No? Very good. The more boys doing all this, girls are doing less of this. Facebook, more boys. WhatsApp also more. Again, see, some things are useful, but only in a limited way, right? Ask yourself, am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my time with Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Snapchat? Okay, ask yourself, it's taking your time? Yes. Is it useful? Then why do you need it? Why do you need it? Right? You don't need stuff that is going to stop you from reaching your goal, right? But you should decide that today. You can't resist Facebook, you can't resist internet, you can't resist it. It's taken control over your mind. If you say, I don't want to do it, can you do that? Can you stop fully, completely stop? Close your Facebook account. It's a Facebook challenge, close the account, right? Think about it, because today between television and between social media, okay, it is finishing up your time. It is finishing your time. And what are you getting? Big zero. Big. Okay, that's what you're getting, big zero. And there are smart kids like you who have cut that zero, and they are not doing all this, and they are working towards their goal. Okay, they are working towards their goal every day. Okay, so you make a choice. It's your choice. It's not my choice. It's not Humayun sir's choice. It's not Alamdar sir's choice. It's your choice. Because it's your goal. I told you about my goal. I had a goal, I reached my goal, and I'm done. I have some other goals now. I'm working on it. I don't do Facebook. I don't do Snapchat. I don't do Instagram. I do WhatsApp. Okay? I do WhatsApp and I do email. But my WhatsApp is only to communicate. It's only a way to communicate. It's not to talk about Shah Rukh Khan's latest film. Okay? Or, you know, what was that? Tiger Abhi Zinda Hai? Right? Tiger Abhi Zinda Hai, right? Okay? It's not about that. It's about work. It's about goals. Right? So I use email and I use WhatsApp. No Facebook, no Snapchat, no Instagram. Okay? Right? Okay? So think about it. It's your choice. It's your choice. You make a choice and you can cut that big zero and take it out. And when you cut that zero and take it out, what happens? What happens? You have a big part of the day that is yours. Right? And let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I want to talk 2 minutes about what Imam Ali said. Okay? Just read it. Read it. I don't have to read it. You read it. So what's the time you have? You have now. The time you have is only now. Okay? If the now, look at me. If the now that you have is wasted or is spent in something, some useless activity, if the now, okay, you're sitting here now. If what you are doing here now is useless, don't do it. Leave. You know what I mean? If what you are doing now is not going to help you, is not going to take you to your goal, right? Don't do it. Okay? Because you don't know whether you'll have time to do the important things tomorrow or next week or next month. And whatever time has gone is gone. Is gone. Right? How many months left for exams, guys? Come on. Final exams. 2 months. 2 months. So today is January 15th, right? And March 15th you'll be like this close to your exams. This close, right? So you have 2 months. You have 2 months for your most important milestone. Is this a milestone on the way to your goal? Is this a milestone? You know what a milestone is? Does everyone know what a milestone is? If someone doesn't know, raise their hand. You don't know? Okay. When you are on a road, okay, suppose you're going from here to Vikarabad. You've gone to Vikarabad or somewhere, Bangalore or somewhere on a road. You have on the road, okay, on the road to Bangalore. Suppose you're going to Bangalore by car, okay. On the road to Bangalore, you have stones on the side of the road. And that tells you Bangalore is 300 kilometers away. From here, Bangalore is 600 kilometers. But when you're halfway to Bangalore and it's 300 kilometers, you'll have a stone 300 kilometers from Bangalore saying Bangalore 300. It'll say Bangalore 300. What is that? That's a milestone. So you know that when you're going to Bangalore, which is 600 kilometers away, you are halfway to Bangalore. Okay? Suppose it says New Delhi 100 kilometers. What happened? Did you go to Bangalore? No. Bangalore is south. You were north. Okay? So that's a milestone, but it's not your milestone. Is that your milestone? That's not your milestone. So ask yourself, 2 months from now, I have a milestone. Is that my milestone? For my goal? For my journey? Yes? It's your milestone. right? So plan for your milestones first. Put your milestones. I told you, think about what you want to do. Think of your goal. Think of your goal. Then think of your milestones. Because your milestones are going to help you to plan short term. Short term planning, right? Your goal, engineer, dentist, doctor, right? Computer engineer, nutritionist, okay? Right? Is what? That's 5 years, 7 years away, right? But in the middle you have, what do you have? You have milestones, okay? So, what are you going to do with the, what are you going to do? Turn to the next page. Okay? You have 24 hours in the day, right? Everyone has 24 hours? Bill Gates has 24 hours? No, he has 48 hours. Bill Gates has 25 hours? No, 24. Right? Okay. You have? I have? Everyone has 24. Right? Has Allah given anyone one more minute in the day? So then what? Why does someone become Bill Gates? Why does someone in 24 hours, right? In 24 hours, it is impossible to work for 24 hours, right? So, what do smart people do? What do people who are smart do? What do they do? What do they do? You have to sleep, right? 6, 7, 8 hours. Okay, take that out, right? You have to eat. You have to travel, right? You have to get up in the morning and do your morning routine, right? Right? You have to do all these things. Okay? So then what is the time left? You have to go to school. You have to go to school. What is the time left after all these activities for you? How much time? You have to decide. You have to decide, right? And in that time, by the way, going to school is not a waste of time. Okay? Going to school is not a waste of time. Most people do not pay attention in the class. That's why it becomes a waste of time. If you pay attention in class and try to learn in the class, when the class is being taught, that's the best use of your time. That is the best use of your time. When something is being taught, you pay attention and you learn, right? You're using your time. But then you come back from school, you have classes here, okay? And you still have some time, so you have to plan your time. You have to plan your time. So you need to start planning your time, and that's why I want you to go here, okay? The right hand corner top, importance of routine. Okay? So what are we saying here? Break your day into parts. Break your day into parts, right? And what are those parts? What are those parts that are your time? Your time. Okay? Now in that time, you normally do Facebook, you do WhatsApp, you do Snapchat, you talk to friends, just chatting. This happened, that happened, I went for this film, this ये हुआ, वो फिल्म में वो हुआ, वो इतना कूदा, वो इतना नाचा, जो भी फायदा है। ये क्या हो रहा है? ये आपका टाइम कम होता जा रहा है. Your time is becoming less and less and less. You ask yourself, you want to give your time for that? There is one more problem. Sometimes we have friends. We love our friends. We love our friends, right? Even if the friend is a useless fellow, right? But we love them, right? Because they make us laugh, they say jokes, they do this, they do that, and what else? And that's it. Every day, same thing, right? Ask yourself, do you need friends who waste your time all the time? Do you need them? Or you need friends who talk some serious stuff sometimes? And who motivate you and you motivate them? I had a friend when I was growing up. Okay? And when we were in 8th standard, okay, he was in 9th, I was in 8th. Okay, he was 1 year older to me. He said, from today I'm going to stop reading comics. You know comics, right? Okay, in my time comics was the pastime. It was not, we didn't have social media. So it was comics. So all our friends, all of them, this big group, used to read comics. This friend of mine said, I'm going to stop reading comics. Are you going to support me? I said, okay, even I'm going to stop reading comics. Okay, so in 8th standard I stopped reading comics. Did I lose anything? Did I miss anything? No. But you know what happened? Both of us started reading serious books. We joined the British Library. When I was in 9th or 10th standard, we joined British Library. Big library in Bombay. Big library. Very big library. And we started reading books. Big books. First small books, big books, then big books. We learned stuff. Okay, we learned stuff. The other people were behind. They were still reading comics. So find a friend or tell your best friend. Don't find a new friend. Tell your best friend, you know what? Together we are going to do something serious. We are going to do something with our time. Something serious. You know what I brought for you in this bag? You know what's in this bag? Can you guess? Can you guess? Come on, I got you chocolates, I got you, this nice thing. Oh, by the way, don't throw this, okay, when you go home. That's why I put this lamination. You're going to put it on your desk or wherever you find, okay, and remind yourself about these things. If I gave you a paper like this, it would go away, right? It would go like, gone, right? But you can't do that with this, okay? So take it home and keep it, okay? And keep looking at it, because you need to remind yourself about your choices with your time. Your choice with your time, okay? Which is going to make your life, okay? And it's going to take you to Bahrain or to Europe or to America or to Australia or even in Hyderabad. It's going to make you something different, right? Okay, guys? So I brought you something. Guess what I brought for you. Come on, someone. Something. Here's a Himalaya. Come on, Himalaya book world. What can it be? Huh? Someone said something first. Not books. You're close. He said timetable. Huh? Routine. Good. You're getting there. It's very simple. I use this, okay? I mean, you laugh at me, right? I have 4,000 people working for me. But you know what? I use this. This is my personal, what is it? Yeah, and the nice thing about it is you can make notes for yourself, right? All kinds of notes, right? But mainly it's all about planning, okay? It's all about planning. Okay, who do I have to meet? Where do I have to go? What time do I have to meet them? What work do I have? Or how much money did I spend? What's my budget? Okay, it's all in this little, yeah. And it's easy, right? It's easy. It's very easy. But this one little thing makes you a more organized person. Because when you're thinking about what you want to do with your time, you start writing. Okay, today I have to study science, right? Tomorrow I have to study geography from this time to this time. I hate maths, but I'm going to go to Humayun sir and ask him to teach me maths. Okay, so I need help. I'm going to ask for help, right? Okay, so I think I'm done, right? You can ask questions, but look, maybe what you need to do is stop dreaming and start planning. Okay, you need to stop dreaming, you need to start planning. Okay, and if you want to plan, this is one of the best things. You can start with that. Maybe later on you'll have some nice fancy thing, but this is simple. This is simple, right? All you need is a pencil or a pen and this thing, and you can write many things. I have this for a few months now. Okay, and I have written things down. Okay, so I brought each of you this thing. Okay, for you to make your personal small diary, to write down what you're going to do, how you're going to do. You have 2 months for exams. How are you going to plan, right? Okay, one last thing. Last and most important. Most important. You know, Imam Ali said, Allah has all the treasures. All the treasures. Okay? Does anyone have any doubt? Does anyone have any doubt that Allah owns all the treasures, okay, of the entire universe and more, right? And you have the key. Allah has given you the key. Allah has the treasures and Allah has given you the key. So go and take the treasures. What do you have to do? Yes, when you offer namaz and you offer namaz on time, right? How many people have already offered namaz? So some people still have to offer namaz. Okay, I'll finish fast, so you can go and offer namaz. Okay, but when you offer namaz, you become closest to Allah. Okay, and after namaz, when you put up your hands and you ask Him for something, you'll get it. You'll get it. Okay, provided you don't do the wrong things. You don't do guna. Okay, you stay away from guna. And sometimes many things we do on social media is guna. Many things, right? You watch things you should not watch, that's guna. How many people watch things on social media that they should not watch? Right? The boys know what I'm talking about, right? Maybe even the girls know. But you know what I'm talking about. There are many things on social media today that is available just like that on the phone. You can see all kinds of things which are not good for you. And your mind is always in that. Your mind is always in those things. And that's why you cannot focus on your studies. Right? Because your mind is watching, even when your eyes are not watching, your mind is there. You know what I'm talking about, the bigger boys? You know what I'm saying? Right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Because it's taking away your mind. It's robbing your mind. If someone robbed your wallet, right? अगर कोई आपके पैसे ले लिया, तो आप उसको क्या बोलते? कुछ और तो नहीं बोलते ना? तो आपका टाइम या आपका दिमाग कोई खा गया तो आप उसको क्या बोलते फिर? इंटरनेट बोलते, सोशल मीडिया बोलते, हाँ क्या बोलते? यूट्यूब बोलते। वो भी चोर है, आप देख रहे नहीं है कि वो चोर है। दैट्स द ओनली डिफरेंस। यू आर नॉट सीइंग दैट दैट्स अ चोर। ओके, सो टेल योरसेल्फ, I don't need this because it's stealing my mind, it's stealing my time. I don't want anything to steal my time and my focus on my work. Okay? So, and remember Allah, who sees everything that you're doing, who knows everything that you're doing. Okay? And with namaz you can get closer to Him and you can ask Him for anything. Just one more thing, please obey your parents. Please obey your parents. When you're young like this and you think, I've become big, what happens? You stop obeying your parents. You take them lightly. You can't take them lightly. Can you take your parents lightly? No. They brought you in this world. Whatever you are, they are doing for you. They can be selfish. Can your parents not be selfish and not think about you? They can, but they are not. They are your parents. They are taking care of you. Okay, and they've been taking care of you since you were this, right? And today you become this, right? Because Allah will not listen to anyone who doesn't obey his parents or her parents. Okay? You need to obey your parents. Okay guys, so I'm going to give you my last little gift. Okay, everyone has a diary and a pen, right? Okay. So now you're going to identify, don't write now, write on the first page, okay, your main goals. And then, so if you're going to be a dentist, right, write down, I'm going to be a dentist. Count the years, okay, and write down that in the year 2025 I'm going to finish my dentistry, right? And go and find out that dentistry is a 4-year course, right? So I have to get admission into dental college, right? Okay, and then before that I have to do inter, right? I have to do inter in BPC, right? I have to write the NEET exams. So you're going to write down all your big milestones. So first write down your goals, then your big milestones on the next page, or the next 2 pages, or the next 5 pages, doesn't matter, right? You are going to write it down, and then you break it up into this year. This year, what are your goals? This year's goals, okay? And how much time you have for those goals, and how you're going to break it down into months. Every month, what are you going to do every month, right? And then every week, and then what is your daily plan? Your daily plan, that has to sit, okay, in terms of what time you get up in the morning, how you're going to take out time, and maybe 3, 4, 5 hours in a day you can take out, and what you're going to do with that time. What are you going to do with that time? Because believe me, when I was your age, I was just like you. Okay? But with Allah's help, and my parents' prayers, okay, I was able to do a lot of things. And with planning, with planning. Okay? So I want you to take this home, put it somewhere where you can see it. Don't lose that diary, I gave it to you. Okay? And that pen, because everyone has a pen and a diary, right? It's just 10 rupees. What's the thing? Right? But that's the pen and that's the diary that you're going to do your planning with. Okay? Next time I have a session with you guys, you're going to bring that diary and that pen and show it to me. That this is what I wrote in my diary and this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing with my time. My time. Okay? So it's about the choice that you make with your time and how you plan it and what you become. Okay? Any questions? No? You want to run away, right? That's why you know questions. Okay, one salawat everybody. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Very good, mashallah. You have a question. Good. Let everybody hear. Yeah. Here's the mic.
Suppose I have made a timetable.
Yes.
And I have made 1 hour to study. And I am studying maths in that day and I got physics also. So I cannot follow my timetable. So what should I do?
No, then you should make a realistic timetable. You should not say that I am going to eat breakfast, lunch and dinner in one time. Right? Do you do that? Do you do that? So your stomach will not accept the whole day's food in one time. Right? So your mind will also not accept all the studies in 1 hour. So you are smart. You know what to do. You know I need so much. If a subject is difficult, you know you need more time. If a subject is easy for you, you know you can do it in less time. So I don't think I have to teach you that. That is
Maths and
your
physics,
planning.
both are not easy.
No, see, you can decide, right, how to spend your time. And you have all the help over here. They can guide you that, okay, spend so much time for this, but your first attempt should be you. You should start thinking, how much time should I give this? Because you know, you are strong in this subject, but in this subject you are not so strong. So you need more time, right? Guys, this is a very important question. You can't try to eat breakfast and lunch at one time. Can you do? No. So don't try to pack everything and say, I'm writing everything, now it will be done. No, sorry. It's not like that. Okay? It's not like that. It's a very good question. I'm glad you asked that, not only for yourself, but for everybody. Okay? So be sensible about your planning. Don't plan too much. Okay? And you can't study every subject in one day, can you? No, maybe 2, maybe 3, right? But then you don't have only one day, na? Unless you're started studying before the exam day, right? Sometimes we do that also, right? So that we should think. Okay, so you plan, you know best how to use your time and your weaknesses and your strength. You know that. Any other question? Good. So remember, keep that pen carefully, keep that pad carefully. Okay, and eat the chocolates. Don't bring back the chocolates next time. Okay. Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. You all a wonderful group of people, and I'm sure all of you will travel in time in real life. Inshallah. Inshallah. Okay, thank you.